What's poppin', everybody? Back with another video, and in this video we're going to talk Kanye West, we're going to talk Elon Musk, we're going to talk Mike Dean, and we're going to talk about Chris Paul. Why are we talking about all these people? Because Kanye West went on InfoWars, which is like Alex Jones' show, and he went off, said a bunch of anti-Semitic stuff, and he also said he likes Hitler, which is crazy. Mike Dean went ahead and posted on Instagram basically like a powerful positive message. I feel like this was really intelligent, very good take on this whole situation with Kanye, and in the end he basically cuts ties with Kanye. It's kind of sad, but let's read. Mike Dean says, when media attention becomes more important than life itself, you're on a slippery slope. Saying provocative things to trigger social media for clicks and action is pathetic. Sitting there triggering the minds of less educated adults to spread your thoughts like a virus shows pure evil. There are people out there on this earth doing incredible things for us humans that deserve all the attention we give idiots. Let's lift good people doing good things, people that actually contribute to make the world a better place. We live now, not yesterday, not tomorrow. We live right now, but whatever you do today will affect your future, and in a couple years this day is called the past. So use every day as the day that will define your legacy, contribution as a human being, and we're all in this together. Life is short. That was great. That was well put together, well thought out. That's kind of a lot of people's opinion on Kanye at this point. It's just like he's given the worst people platforms, and like I didn't even know who Nick Futaz was until Kanye started hanging out with him. And then it's just like Alex Jones. We could talk for days about him. So then a Kanye fan, no more Kanye and Mike Dean masterpieces in the future, crying emoji face. And then Mike Dean actually responded to this fan and had a crying face emoji, two crying face emojis, which leads me to believe that it's confirmed that Mike Dean is done with Kanye. Their relationship is like no more. They're probably not communicating, and the likelihood of them getting in the studio working on music is highly unlikely. Which I don't think Kanye's even focused on music like that, because he's on this whole campaign tour with Alex Jones and Nick Futaz and all these guys, and it's just sad to see how far Kanye has fallen. It's just a sad situation. All right, so now we're going to pivot to this Elon Musk situation. So Elon suspended Kanye West's account. This is the second time Kanye West has got his Twitter account suspended, and some people are confused because they remember just like 24 hours ago, Elon Musk was tweeting about how it's going to be free speech on Twitter. You can say whatever you want. And apparently, which is good, it's going to be some moderation. You can say whatever you want, but some stuff will not be tolerated. So what got Kanye West's Twitter account suspended again? So what Kanye West tweeted was, I'm not going to show it, of course, but it was a Star of David merged with a swastika symbol. Elon Musk said that Kanye West violated the rule against incitement to violence. So that's what got his account suspended. I'm not sure how long the suspension is going to be, but Elon Musk spoke about this. This guy says, you stood up for Kanye, and this is how he thanks you. Ungrateful and disappointing. Sorry, Elon. And then Elon responded to this guy and said, just clarifying that his account being suspended for incitement to violence has nothing to do with an unflattering picture of me being hosed down by Ari. Frankly, I found those pictures to be helpful motivation to lose weight. So what Elon's referring to is the notorious, a lot of Elon fans have made memes of this picture, and like it's been going around. It's like Ari hosing Elon down with a water hose on a like yacht, and Elon doesn't have a shirt on. He just got trunks, and he's looking a little chubby. So yeah, that's what Elon was referring to. If that's the gist of this whole Kanye Elon thing. And it's just sad that Kanye is losing all his friends, associates, because originally Elon and Kanye were pretty good friends. Kanye even stayed at Elon's house at one point. So it's tough how the mighty has fallen. And you know you're saying wild stuff on Twitter when Elon has to step in and suspend you, because he's been on a like pattern of unbanning people. He's unbanned a lot of like controversial figures on the platform, but he's showing people that it is limits. Just because it's free speech on Twitter, you can't incite violence and say you're going to hurt people or imply hurtful stuff upon a group of people. So that's good to know that Elon's not going to just let hate speech run rampant on his platform. So before Kanye got suspended, though, he got on Twitter and tweeted this. He tweeted, "Let's break one last window before we get out of here. I caught this guy with Kim. Good night." And he posted a photo of Chris Paul, the NBA player, CP3. So it's like, so he's saying that at some point he caught Chris Paul smashing Kim Kardashian. That is crazy. Why would you even put that out there? Why would you snitch and put that out there on Chris Paul? We don't know what Chris Paul's situation is. He could have I don't know if he has a wife or girl. Like, that's just a bad look. Just putting that out there, and then I wouldn't even want anybody to know that Chris Paul smashed my ex-wife. This is further letting me know how off the rails Kanye is. It was already obvious from all this crazy stuff he's been saying, but this is very, very he's unwell. Yeah. So what's my final thoughts on this whole Kanye West situation? Well, my final thoughts is bad mental health is ugly. You know, someone with mental illness, it's not pretty. It's not. A lot of people advocate for I'm an advocate for mental health and mental health issues and but then when they see it in real time, it's upsetting. It's ugly. It's going to jar you. It's going to be frustrating. It's going to be exhausting. And I feel like that's all the feelings that people have with Kanye. They're exhausted. They're tired of hearing about it. They're tired of seeing him on all these platforms. They're tired of people exploiting him on these platforms, letting him give a voice to problematic people in society and just all the anti-Semitic stuff. They're just fed up with Kanye, right? I feel like everybody's fed up with Kanye, but the deeper issue here is mental illness, because if you've ever seen a homeless guy with mental illness that's talking to himself and rambling on the street, if you record everything he says, nothing he says is going to make sense. He might say he's Jesus, he's God, then he might say he's this, and he might say he's a dictator, and he might say he's Michael Jordan or something. He might say a ton of stuff that makes no sense, and some of the stuff might be upsetting, some of the stuff might be weird, some of the stuff might just overall bad and problematic. So it's like my gist of it, I just feel like Kanye needs to get on some medication and get a lot of therapy and get help. You know what I mean? That's what I get from it. And I'm not giving him any excuses for all the hurtful things he said. All the stuff he said is unexcusable, but it also shines a light on the fact that when people think about mental illness, they only think about maybe somebody that's depressed or somebody that has severe anxiety or something, but they never really think about like the really severely mentally ill people that might hurt somebody, attack somebody, say something super hurtful that's just off the rails. That type of person is going to upset you, frustrate you, but that person also needs some help. You know, that's my final thoughts on it. Let me know what you think about this whole Kanye West thing, and what do you think is going to be, how do you think this whole Kanye story is going to end? Let me know in the comments, and I'm gone.